to the episode of
Oktoberfest with babies.
Hello, daddies and mommies. Gossip baby over here. I'm only 4 months old, but today is the day that I will be going to Oktoberfest for the very first time. Did you know that babies are allowed into the beer tents under a certain curfew? Did you know that there's a designated day just for families? Did you also know that there's a secret place where all the rides are under 2 euros? Follow mommy and I today for a day trip to Oktoberfest to uncover all the tips and perfect timing to have the most fun of Oktoberfest. But first, let's start with the beer tent. So now we're going into Oktoberfest. Woohoo! In general, strollers are allowed at Oktoberfest, but if you want to avoid the crowd, you should definitely come here in the morning or afternoon during the weekdays. And also after 8 p.m., strollers are no longer permitted. Definitely make sure you do not come here with a stroller on Saturday because this is the only day of the week that strollers is not allowed. Rise and shine, we are at Oktoberfest on the Tuesday morning because mommy said that Tuesday is a family day in Oktoberfest time, so babies and children have special discount.
Since it's now still before 12 o'clock, there is actually seats in all the tents and you don't actually need a reservation. So we're just going to walk around to different tents to enjoy the various kind of vibes and decide where we're going to have
a delicious lunch.
And now we're going into a tent. Let's see if we can find a place for the strollers for mommies. As you can see now, it's basically strollers everywhere throughout the tent.
Do be aware that children under the age of 6 are only allowed in the tent until 8 p.m. It looks like the band is getting ready to play some music. Let's hurry to sit down and order some food and drinks. While coming early to Oktoberfest help you avoid the crowd, the people, it doesn't stop you from encountering some loud music. So one advice is to make sure that you bring a voice cancelling headset for your baby so that your baby can still enjoy the quietness and even fall asleep. It's around 2 p.m., so now let's head inside the Oide Wiesn, the old Oktoberfest, where Oktoberfest initially started. To come into the old Oktoberfest, you do need to pay a little fee. For each adult, it's 4 euro, and after 9 p.m., it's for free. What's also free is if your baby or child is under the age of 14 years old, they also coming for free. And the great benefit is that once you come in here, each of a ride is then also 1.5 euro. Very affordable and bring you to a very children-friendly part of Oktoberfest. We're now inside the old Oktoberfest, so it's a miniature of the Oktoberfest place, but everything is of a smaller scale and it's family friendly. As you can see, there are a lot of strollers and babies and families here. So we have the different attractions, different rides here in the old Oktoberfest, but then also, of course, it's Oktoberfest, the mini tent. But be aware that our Kinderwagen, the stroller, was just rejected. You're not allowed to come into this part of a beer garden. And so behind the beer garden area or tent, there is the parking area for the strollers. Ooh, don't forget to check out the theater. The baby theater.
Here at the theater, they have shows every 1 hour from 11 o'clock to 18 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And the show is actually for free. So my personal view is that if you bring your baby, probably you don't need to come to the Oide Wiesn because little babies actually can be on any of the rides. But if you have kids, then definitely this is a very, very fun place and also safe from the crazy drunk crowd. Alright, that was pretty good. Now let's head out to go back to the big Oktoberfest. For the more adventurous parents who want to continue the journey in Oktoberfest and maybe have another round of drink, I have another recommended place for you to visit. And this is the area where it's a meeting point for the parents and kids. And it's a rice beer garden. And it's a little bit less crowded and more seats over here. And they serve the regular beer, and over here is then the sitting area. It's outdoors, so some people might be smoking, so it's not 100% children friendly, but it's better than inside the tent. Another great thing about the Familienplatzl is that there is also a diaper changing room here available for all the daddies and mommies. This is definitely a great option if at the end of the day you're so tired to find a place to sit down and have a little bit of food and also drink before heading back home. It was such a fun day. Now it's around 6 p.m. It's also the official time that no more strollers are allowed into Oktoberfest. But anyway, it's getting crowded and I think it's about time that we head home. And that is all for the episode of Coming to Oktoberfest with Babies and Children. I hope you liked today's episode, and if you are planning to come to Oktoberfest, have a lot of fun. See you next time.